This cucumber has hit the top of my cervix over and over again, and now I'm gonna rub it all over my face.
What? Bone smashing your own face, onions in your socks, and wait, did that guy just snort Miralax?
Flush.
The internet is full of wild alternative health trends that promise everything from strong jaws to detoxed bodies and better skin. But what's actually happening inside the body when people try these? Today, I'm breaking down and reacting to some of the most questionable alternative health trends on the internet. Let's dive right in. Why are we hitting the face? Bone smashing, you're hitting your bones, causing trauma to your face. Trying to reshape your bone structure. You increase the risk of fracturing your face, fracturing your bones, injuring your eye, injuring the underlying structures. It may not heal well. You may hit it too hard and crack much deeper than you think.
I know it hurts, but that means it's working. That's the only indication. You have to push past the pain.
Over time, you're causing significant amount of trauma to underlying tissue by repeating this process. You might deaden a nerve to where you now have permanent nerve damage to where you can't feel over that area.
Bone smash for about 2 years from this point, pretty much every day consistently, and now I'm got some tissue.
You are also potentially causing scar tissue. Your muscle has to repair itself. And if you're continuing to repair and repair and repair, you're leading to more scar tissue. It's not scientifically proven, not worth the risk that you're doing to your face.
What do you think you're doing?
Bro, I'm trying to ice my balls up, dude.
Bro, what?
You realize when your balls are cold, that's when they produce the most amount of gas?
Our testicles are optimized to function at a lower temperature. So yes, it helps produce testosterone, spermatogenesis, but cooling them down to excessive temperatures hasn't been scientifically proven to help with any of these things.
So when you ice your balls, they produce more test, and therefore you're gonna get So all you need to do this is a bowl, some water, some ice, and 2 balls.
It does increase the risk of frostbite, freezer burn, frost nip, injuries to the skin of your scrota, inflammation, potential cellulitis, pain. I wouldn't do this, don't recommend it.
Mouth breathers, the one whose nose is always stuffed up. Nasacort and Miralax. You take 1 teaspoon of Miralax, put it right into the nasacort.
Okay, I do not recommend putting Miralax in your nose.
It's Miralax.
It's an osmotic laxative, meaning it draws water into your intestines. We use it for constipation.
Keeps moisture there so everything flows better, and you're gonna keep your steroid right where you want it. Fix your chronic mouth breathing nose.
Putting it into nasal tissue, it's not going to do the same action. You're gonna have irritation, difficulty breathing. You now also are going to increase the risk of bleeding. Oh geez, liver keg. Eating eggs, actually, it's a fine thing to do. Good source of protein. It's got good dietary cholesterol with the yolk, but we cooked them. It's just eating, oh geez.
The shell's all in these eggs.
When you eat raw eggs like Rocky, you increase the risk of getting salmonella, a type of bacteria that causes abdominal pain, cramping, diarrhea, and fever. So you can get really sick. He is just eating raw eggs and the shell. Like, come on. Come on! It's a source of potential calcium, but could have contamination on them. Intestinal lining is sensitive. You can cause irritation to the area. Don't really recommend most dietary recommendations from Liver King.
If you're suffering from a cold or flu, all you need to do is grab an onion. You can leave the skin on, cut it in round slices, put your feet in there, put a sock on, and leave it overnight. The paws under your feet will absorb the phosphoric acid from the onion.
Come on. Come on. Through the really thick skin on the bottom of our feet. It
will kill germs, bacteria, purify your blood, absorb toxins.
Detoxing our body. We have our liver to help detox. We have our kidneys to help detox. Onions, they're actually good for you, but we have studies to show that the ingestion of the onion is where they're beneficial.
You no longer want to be absolutely cooked. You need to be wearing tape. Yes, I look like a melon, but I will sleep like a baby. I will mew while I sleep. I will promote a proper lip seal. At the same time, I will disengage the buccal muscle so I can chew, swallow, and have proper habits.
Okay, you're taping your face to pull your skin basically to the zygomatic arch. So your zygoma is up over here.
I will undo all of the negative damage that I previously had from eating processed food, having terrible habits, having terrible posture, breathing terribly, breathing through my mouth while I sleep.
Maybe you're having these better effects. You're sleeping better, you feel better, versus you're not adjusting the muscle, you're not doing a facelift just because you put tape on the skin.
This may seem super ineffective, super weird, but according to my functional principles, this is way more effective than mouth tape will ever be.
There's a thing called mouth taping, which is trying to help people breathe through their nose versus mouth breathing. Because we do know mouth breathing does have its negative effects on the body.
It will naturally promote results much quicker, much faster, much more effectively. Seems gimmicky and super cheap, just try it and test it out for yourself and you'll see. Stop being absolutely cooked and healthy looks.
Fixing your diet, getting better sleep, better posture, being aware of your body. All of these things can actually change your structure of your face as well. Hard to know if just putting some tape on your face is actually having all of these downstream effects.
This cucumber has hit the top of my cervix over and over again, and now I'm gonna rub it all over my face.
What? The cervix is the lower portion of the uterus that is inside the vagina. The cucumber is not designed, or produce in general, or any food, is not designed to go into the vaginal vaults to hit your cervix.
Helps reduce inflammation. It creates a glowing effect. Rubbing pheromones all over your face helps you stand out when you're trying to attract partners.
Putting the pheromones on your face? In your face! Don't forget, you're putting bacteria all over your face. The vaginal vault has protective bacteria for that area. When that environment changes, increase the risk of getting bacteria overgrowth for a female, and typically we see something called bacteriovaginosis.
And this practice overall helps you carry a feminine energy throughout the day. And also it feels super good.
Stop it. She must be
is
joking.
Ultra soft after doing this.
Watching some of these alternative health trends reminds me how confusing the internet can be when it comes to health advice. There are certain ingredients that actually do have research behind them. That's the idea behind Chillax, a doctor-formulated occasional stress support supplement to support overall wellness. Check out Chillax at lifehappens.com or on Amazon.
So what do you think, guys? Is this practice a little too unorthodox for you to try?
Yes, highly don't recommend this.
Have you ever seen such a magical earring? Just by wearing it, you can dredge the lymphatic system, eliminate body toxins.
Stop
and slim
it.
Your face
Come on. Come on. Your lymphatic system is throughout your whole body. Putting earrings on because of zirconium, which is in dental implants, doesn't dramatically change your facial structures, get rid of the fat, help your lymphatic drainage to a massive amount. Your body does that. Movement does that. Breathing does that.
Achieving the effects of slimming the face, neck,
Oh
and body.
my gosh.
If you want to detox and lose weight without taking pills or injections, you must
Come
try
on.
it.
Come on. You're gonna tell me that putting earrings on is going to significantly lose about probably 70 pounds of fat that we just saw removed right there? No, stop. Don't buy into this specific type of gimmick. There's no proven evidence. It's a scam.
And that's all I have to say about that.
These were very interesting. 8 unique trends that are going on out there that some are new, some have been there for a long time. If you're interested in checking out more, definitely check out this playlist right here. Or if you know of any other unique trends out there, please send them my way so I can take a look and see if we'll do another video on this. As always, do me a favor, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.